Be the change. Be the change. Thanks. I say thanks to the Creator. Thanks for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. Leaning into the moment, have no complaints whatsoever. It is what it is. And here you are, soul, looking for the purpose, what to do with your life, how to feel better, how to feel more confident, how to feel more less stressed out, less overwhelmed, because it's a lot of overwhelmedness going on in our day-to-day life. There's so many things you have to take care of, so many things you have to look into, so many things you have to be on top of, so many things, so many judgments, so many everything. Thanks for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. Right now, I'm just a breathing being on planet Earth. Easy. Peaceful. Joyous. Strength is there. Confidence. It's always available to us. Both. It's always available. And it's always going to be in the moment. So let's see. Creator, Father God, what kind of message do we have here for us humans on planet Earth today? Phoenix. How is that for a happily ever after? That's funny. Okay, that's funny. So yeah, Phoenix just rising from the ashes, rising up in this stream of smoke and everything, taking care of yourself, bringing yourself into holy marriage, maybe with the Creator itself, like with the Creator, a relationship with the Creator. Don't go creating idols and all kinds of other things, because then you're in your mind. This has to come with a connection from inside. And how is that for a happily ever after? That is the best happily ever after that you can ever have. So that was funny. That's great. Taking charge of one's own growth, going from being incapable, going from being insecure, going from being feeling less than, going from being invalidating ourselves, going from all of that to being your own best friend, like validating yourself, building yourself up, using the affirmations that you need to use to change your patterns of thinking. Listening when you have triggers. When you feel triggered, you feel offended. I'm so offended. This is horrible. And there's nothing wrong with being offended, or it's nothing wrong with that. It's just a trigger, and it's something that you can look within yourself. Now there's a lesson there. And so the Phoenix is someone who has been tried to be put in a lid, tried to be put in a can. We're going to put a lid on this one. This human over here knows too much. This human over here is doing it their own way. Oh, this human over here is finding happiness without doing it like we do it. So we have to put a lid on them. And the Phoenix is like, I see you. I see you. And I see you. And I see you. And that's okay. You're all very beautiful. Maybe acting a little weird, doing intentional stuff. But I stay connected to my Creator. And I see what you're doing over there. But you have your own connection to your own Creator, like to the Creator. You have your own connection that you need to maintain, and I can only maintain my side of the street. This is how you can take all the pain that you've had. This is how you can take all the energy and the attention that people give you when you do work like that, and you transmute it into deep, deep healing, rising up from the ashes. Whichever way they didn't think you were going to be able to stand up, there you are, standing up. And how is that for a happily ever after? I would say you made the wisest decision you could make, and that's the best happily ever after you can ever have, is one with yourself and the Creator. Now you might be able to bring someone else into the mix and create a solid, stable, beautiful connection. Declare and decree. Okay, this is beautiful. So with the phoenix, has been in the ashes, has been put down, has been manipulated, has been thrown around, has been stepped on, has been taken advantage of, has been people be pushing their boundaries, people be pushing their limits. See how much can they take? Can we break them? Can we make them come over to our side? We'll just break them. And the phoenix is just there in the middle, like, please forgive them. They know not what they do. Or creator, can you give me triple protection? Because some of your people down here is like acting really weird. And then you just ask for the protection and you will get it. All fear. This is Shavi Sain's Declare and Decree deck, which is a lovely deck to cleanse your energy, be mindful, mindfully reminded that yes, everything is energy, and a lot of our emotions, fears, energies coming from others and from ourselves, is we can release it. All fear of letting go of the past to pursue my destiny are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So basically, write it down. All fear of letting go of the past to pursue my destiny are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. And burn it. And all the fear. So the past is holding us down. The phoenix cannot rise. So the phoenix, she cannot, I don't know if you can see it, but the phoenix, she cannot rise if she's not cleared from all that fear. And who is the fear from? And who is the love from? So choices. Choose wisely. Because why not? Because why not? Then you get the best life here on this planet. And that's what I want. I know I want a good life. I want to be able to take care of myself. I want to be confident. I want to be able to go out there and enjoy things and just be at ease and peace. Speak your truth. Phoenix, I don't know what happened in the ashes. I don't know what happened in the past. A lot of times I find that the stories, the detailed stories, are not the most important thing. Of course, it happened like that, and it's important to verbalize it, to put words on it and all that stuff. But the thing is that certain experiences that we have as human beings carries different types of consequences. So whatever happened to you in the ashes will create some kind of consequences. This is your job. Now you have to figure out how you can deal with the consequences. Speaking your truth. You have stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will raise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. When you let your voice be heard. Speaking the truth. How is that for a happily ever after? I like that. Much better than maybe, I don't know, 75% of all marriages, probably. That is of convenience and to, yeah. Okay, so there has been some chains that you are breaking. You are really here, though, the phoenix right there. Emperor. And the chariot. Okay, great cards. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful message. Okay. If you in the past had like addictions to, you know, the devil is showing up here. The devil would be fear. It would be resentments. It would be addictions. It would be anything that controls you in any way, that is controlling your life in a way, taking over your energy, your time, your mind is now focused. This can be codependency. It can be anyone that comes into your life and they're like, oh my gosh, I am your dream person and I am going to mirror everything that you do. And then when I mirror everything that you do, then you are going to really like me. And then I'm really an asshole, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to show that. I'm just going to mirror everything that you do. It can be people like that coming into your world, and they do it intentionally to manipulate. So whenever they show up, you can do one or two things. You can just ignore them, or you can play along with it for a little bit and see what their intentions are. And then just be careful and protect yourself so you don't get trapped into that game. And so then we have in the, someone is learning to find structure, to be logical, strategic. If the people around you are manipulative and they're scheming and they're doing all that stuff, then you can be smart too, and you can observe it. And then you can figure out a way that you can pray about it. How can I maneuver my way through this? And then you follow your own inner guidance. The Emperor, strategic, making plans, taking action, and also the vehicle, your life. Yeah, you're going to be able to take your energies balanced, and you're going to find the pathway. You are going to find the pathway. And the Queen of Wands is here too, which is also passionate leadership. This is like leadership, speaking your truth. Sometimes people are not going to like what you say. Just say it anyway. If it's your truth, under the sun, we are all allowed to speak our truth. It's a freedom of speech. And so, great cards. Phoenix, how is that for happily ever after? I love that. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, happily ever after. And then speak your truth. Whatever happened, whatever your experience, how you've seen it, what you've experienced, speak the truth. There's probably many others out there who also have seen it like that, experienced it like that, and feel about it like that. So when you start speaking your truth, then other people who can relate to that same, if you are speaking truth and your truth, other people will connect with it. Because we're human and we're not that complicated. And most humans are hopping around in the devil energy in one way or another, like just dedicated and addicted to the matrix in a way. There you have it. Now the whole thing, the whole pressure, the whole social stuff is just taken over, and that's the devil too. Speaking your truth, speaking truth. Got the Emperor. Show me the Emperor. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been working hard and diligently. You have been seeking higher learning. And with that, you are going to rise up into a really powerful place. Seeking knowledge from the old wisdom, from the deep wisdom, the truth, like seeking for the truth and looking for the truth, working diligently on whatever skills that you have been graced with. So whatever it is that you have been working on this, or maybe you have the knowledge that this is what you should be working on. And then if you do work on these things, then also you get the higher learning. Perhaps you're going to be a teacher. This is also about unlocking your full potential. This can also be about religion. It can be about rigidity, being rigid, having a belief system that is not from the inside out. It's out here and it's a structure. Knowing the difference, knowing to go within, knowing to learn. This here, though, is more about standing up in your power, unlocking your full potential, standing up, finding the structure, finding the nourishment, finding the care, doing the work, putting in the effort, putting in the hours. That's the only way that things are getting better. And the devil. Okay, so someone is completing a cycle. Perhaps you have been in a cycle in your life in codependency. This is showing a good outcome. So whatever the devil is to you in your life, whatever, it can be fear, it can be self-indulgence, it can be self-sabotage, it can be just the negative self-talk. Like the devil can be anything. And this is about like closing out that cycle. And what do you have to do first? You have to know about it. So you have to be aware of it. This is why it's so important to close your eyes and go within and see how you feel, because you're going to be put together in a different way that I am. I have different experiences, you have different experiences, and it's just figuring out what kind of consequences did those experiences that you have give you. Those consequences are within your body. It's within your power to change them, and that's what it's all about. You can take it back. See, you can take your power back and change all those things that make you do certain things or make you live your life in a way that you might not want to live your life in, and all that. So the world is here closing out these cycles. and the Chariot, the Knight of Cups. Okay, romance. Seeing things through rose-tinted glasses. Can also be someone taking action on their love. They can come in as Prince Charming, yeah. And they can come in and promise you all the glitter and the gold and all the love and the care and all that stuff. So just be mindful. But this is like the balance with the Chariot. You are able to balance that. And also you have the strength. So strength is shown up here. So you have the strength to see through anything that is just manipulation. And if you have a purpose on this planet, you can rest assured that there's going to be people who are coming in from the sidelines trying to sway you off of your purpose, trying to pull you in a different direction, just to distract you enough so that you don't put your energy, your time, and your efforts into becoming the best version of yourself. Because strong people are very difficult to control. And if you build your strength from the inside and you build yourself up from the inside, you are going to be very hard to control. Now you have your own identity, you have your own understanding, and you see the world in a different light. And you're still going to play by the rules because that's the rules and this is the society that we have. But you're going to do it in a much more conscious way. And this is what the powers that were, or the powers that they want, they don't like that because they want people who are easier to control. Because the ones up here who has the plans, who has everything that they want to accomplish, it's easier to have people say, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's probably going to make us feel safer. Yeah, that's okay. That's probably going to make it better for us because they say so and they work there and these are our leaders and we're supposed to trust them. And so when they say so, then we should be able to trust that, which is very noble. And unfortunately, I've seen over and over and over and over again that it's not true. Like these people will say whatever they need to say to get your vote, to get your support, to get whatever they need to put their plans into motion. And it has nothing to do with the front that they put out to us. Like, this is what I'm going to do for you if you vote for me. This is what I'm going to do for you if you vote for me. It's nothing to do with that. Like, there's some different stuff going on behind the scenes. You, though, doing this inner work, you are going to be able to see the different discerning. You're going to be able to see through the things. You're going to be able to notice what is actually going on, not just take it for what they say. You're going to be able to see what is actually going on. And then it can be kind of funny to see, okay, I see you over there manipulating like that. I see you throwing this at me, trying to make me react like that. I see you over there trying to wean me over like that. I see you coming in there trying to influence my brain, my thinking like that. And that's all cute. And you all just do what you got to do. And I'm observing, I'm protecting myself, I'm cleansing my energy. And I suggest that you do the same. Just observe what is going on. These battles are not for you to fight them because you can't really get anywhere with it. You just have to observe it, find the strength. Don't fall for the schemes. Don't fall for the easy, I can promise you everything. You're going to have such a good life if you come here. But what about my dreams? Your dreams, they're not really important. What about my creativity and my passion? Your creativity and passion is not important. You can have a good life over there and you can live there and then just go in the routine. And then that's what you should do. And you'd be like, like I would rather have to put in some extra effort and still have my passion, my joy, my excitements, and grow. So there are different choices. And the Queen of Wands is not one of those leaders that I just talked about. The Queen of Wands is a leader with the Emperor here, and the Queen of Wands is a leader and the Hierophant and doing the work and the strength and seeing through all the manipulations and the schemes, closing out cycles from before. The Queen of Wands is going to rise up and stand out. And that is indeed a beautiful thing. Temperance. Be balanced. Body, mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. Balanced. The Queen of Wands, she knows this. She knows that the true strength comes from within. This is the aim. This is something, this is a goal. Nobody comes to planet Earth and it's like, oh, bam, I'm a Queen of Wands, I'm done. No, we all have work to do and it's a day-to-day business. And if you want to rise up and you're doing the work and you want to be your best self, it's a day-to-day business. You have to keep some of your attention on the work that you do on the inside. So when you go out, the soul, here you are, you got the ego shield on, the soul is back here, you're going out in your life, into the world, and practice the things that you need to practice. People are going to come at you, they're going to trigger you, they're going to say things, situations is going to happen that is reminding you of something that you have to work on. All these tips and clues comes in our day-to-day life, and if you're aware and if you're conscious of it, you can pick up those lessons every single day of your life. And it's a beautiful journey. It's a lot of work, but it's the most rewarding work that you can do, I assure you. Speaking so much and so fast that I get out of breath sometimes because I get in. This is the most important thing that a human being can do on this planet Earth, to develop your inside, to know yourself, and to develop from the inside and out. Esther and Abraham Hicks says, when you say, I want this thing to happen that hasn't happened yet, you are not only activating the vibration of your desire, but you are also activating a vibration of the absence of your desire. So nothing changes for you. And often, when you do not speak the second part of the sentence and you say only, I want this to happen, there's an unspoken vibration within you that continues to hold you in a state of not allowing your desire. I want this to happen, but it's out there. I can't grasp it yet. I want that to happen, but it's out there, so I can't grasp it yet. And there's a little sadness because it's not there yet. I am so glad this happened to me. I love this to be for it. I love having this in my life. This is wonderful. I am so glad that I invited this into my life, and I'm so glad that this came into my life. Different way of saying that, claiming it in the moment, feeling it, experiencing it. Now you're allowing it to come into your life. All fear of letting go of the past to pursue my destiny are cleared from my energy, in spirit and in flesh. The beautiful light in me, it honors, it loves, it respects the same beautiful light in you. And until next time, take care and namaste.